Hey guys, it's Chris back again with Self-Sufficiency with Chris and Steve. I just did a video about putting a lower together, so I'm trying to do a couple videos, get some stuff out. Found this pack of seeds that I saved. I'm not sure what they are. I'm thinking they're either Trinidad Scorpion or they're ghost peppers. So we're going to find out by starting them, and I'm going to talk about some different ways that my wife has came up with starting stuff and helped me out because she's really good at this stuff and I'm not so far. I'm a gun guy. I'm working on gardening. It's a work in progress. Yeah. So I'm gonna set these off to the side. I've got my 50% peat moss, 50% organic potting mix with my K-bar spork that I'm going to be using to filling these. So, and I also got a paper towel roll. Now she was talking about taking this, got my Kershaw, and basically, I really don't know how big this would have to be, probably about right here. Yeah, I don't need to sharpen my knife. Here we go. She's talking about taking this and then I think slitting these down without cutting your dick skinners. This paper, it should be fairly absorbent. So I'm thinking you won't need a wick or anything, but basically she took them and folded them in like so. And almost like a box. So I'm thinking I need to go fold, 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 and then take this flap up and fold underneath of it until they all kind of squish down like so. It gives you a little seed starting cup. And then I can take that, my little K-bar spork, put a little bit of dirt in there. Soil, not dirt. Dirt is what we create from monocropping. Soil is what we want to create from permaculture. And regenerative agriculture. So there. Now I can move this out of the camera lens. Go back to drinking my shitty fake beer. Now what to do with this? Now, usually I was filling these up, dirty ones. I was filling these up, and I'm a big fan of reusing plastic cups. So, like solo cups and stuff, I was growing stuff in these. I usually start food scraps in them, just put water in the food scraps until roots grow, and then transfer them out of the water into dirt, soil. But I got these and I drilled some holes in them, and I can also use those, basically fill those with dirt, and just stack them in my 72 cell seed thing, but they're individual, so it makes it easier for them to get out. So you just stack these in here, and contemplating a couple different things I want to do. So I'll probably do like 3 starts of whatever's in here, just see what they are. And I'm wondering if you couldn't terrarium these things a little bit here, because I got some over here that don't have holes in the bottom. So I'm thinking I'm going to want to drop this in once I get my seeds in, and then that will allow me to fill this up with water, and water should absorb into this paper towel thing. But when you're ready and the seeds are tall enough, you should be able to pinch it flip it, pull out without having to deal with getting shit stuck in here. That's the idea. And then maybe take a bigger cup, terrarium, or vice versa. Just put it in the bigger cup, small cup, terrarium. What else can we do? Let's see. I want to carefully cut this without cutting my thumb or anything. Maybe try this way. There we go. That's easier. Start the knife in. A little wiggle. Really need to sharpen this thing. Fold that in. And that'll give you a little cover to keep moisture in. Or vice versa. I'm thinking it might actually work better like this. And that should hold the moisture in. That's going to be our plan. So, I've made this. I've got some pre-moistened soil in it. I'll go back and I'll take my handy control screwdriver, Since I believe these are peppers, we're going to go probably about 1/4 of an inch deep. Spread it out. Kind of just breaking the soil up, making sure there's no hard spots. Get a little bit deeper. There we go. Let's see what's in here. And there's some flat seeds. Kind of scared them. Yeah. See, they're really hot. Got a little bit of heat to them. So I've got 3 seeds. I haven't tested germination on these, so I'll go ahead and plant 3. Kind of cat-a-corner to one another. Here, like almost triangular. I got the soil broke up. It's real loose. I'm going to take, with my hands, a little bit more soil and just sprinkle it over the top of them. Just barely push down. I think that's going to get us where we want to be, guys. So maybe I'll do I want to use that? I don't know. Actually, I'm going to think about that. I think I already fricked that one up. You get one that doesn't have a bunch of holes in it. This one doesn't have a hole in it. I'm going to try to cut it down probably about right here. Go to the 3rd line, wiggle it in, wiggle it in, wiggle it in. There we go. Easy there, Nelly. Just cut, cut, cut. I'll go put these back in a plastic bag with some air in them because, believe it or not, you don't want to vacuum seal seeds, really. They need air. And I'm thinking that's where I want to be right there. Boom. And I'll have a little bitty air hole so it can breathe a little bit. But I'm thinking that's going to be the money. And it's going to make it easier to get your dirt in and out of here using these. So now maybe I should take one of these that don't have a hole in it, put a little bit of water, preferably warm water. So put a little warm water in there. Now, this stuff right here, it's called Super Thrive, has worked wonders starting seeds and stuff. It doesn't take much. It's like a teaspoon a gallon, so I'm just going to take basically a couple drops. Like, that's more than a couple drops. So pour that back in. Just like that. Just a little bit in the cap. Put it in there. This is like $40 a bottle, but it's lasted a few years now. I mean, it doesn't take much. Then I can take that, swirl it around a little bit, give it a stir with my control screwdriver. How about that? Use what you got. And then I can just pour this off a little bit over top. And then I'll get that moisture down in there. And I'm thinking if I pour a little bit off the side, having a little bit of water in there, and you'll be able to see the water level. You'll get that good capillary action where the water will constantly wick up. Put that over top. I think that's how I'm going to start my seeds this year. I'm going to go throw this by the pineapple in the sun.